It was 3 years ago today that a gunman opened fire at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, killing 20 first graders and 6 adults. Vice President Biden tweeted, "Since that nightmare, an estimated 555 children have been killed by guns in America. It is shameful that Congress hasn't acted." As the nation continues to debate gun laws and access to mental health care, Newtown parents are reminding us of the urgency. And here's Michelle Miller.
We gather here in memory of 20 beautiful children.
When the numbers became names,
Charlotte, Daniel,
and the names became faces, suddenly they were America's children.
Madeline,
20 first graders gunned down in their classrooms
Chase,
along with their teachers.
It's always 12/14. It is always the last day that they went to school. That's never going to change.
But something had to change for Nicole Hockley, who lost her 6-year-old son, Dylan.
This is about not accepting this. We can't just passively sit back and say, these shootings happen.
Together with other Newtown parents, she helped found Sandy Hook Promise, a group working to prevent gun violence.
I can still feel him, I can smell him, I can hear his little voice.
Mark Barton also lost his 6-year-old son, Daniel.
In almost every one of these mass shootings, there are signs and signals. There are opportunities to intervene to stop that continuum before it leads to tragedy.
Together, they travel the country teaching others how to respond to those signs. They call it the Say Something campaign. If you see someone at risk, say something. That training worked recently in Cincinnati when a student reported someone plotting an attack.
The whole thing was stopped and diffused.
Did the hairs on the back of
Oh,
him?
yeah.
I burst into tears
It was
when
overwhelming.
he told me to actually know that we potentially saved lives. Yeah. That means something.
And so does the sweeping gun legislation they helped pass in Connecticut 2 years ago. It expands the ban on assault weapons and limits the number of rounds per magazine. But the campaign has had its setbacks, with the defeat of a bill 2 years ago that would have closed loopholes in background checks for gun buyers.
A lot of people say, if it didn't happen with Newtown, when will it happen?
It is.
It is happening.
It is going. Sandy Hook was the start. It was a catalyst for change. It's too late for us, but there's a lot of positive change for this country that will come.
Change that will keep a promise to the children of Sandy Hook. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.